What it do? It's your boy Jay. I'm rocking with hip hop since 1987.
Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com.
What's good? It's your boy Rick Dange here with an artist that had a great 2019 and is definitely going to have a huge 2020. J.I.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, what's up with you, bro?
I'm really just prepping for this tour.
Okay.
We're in Philly right now. It's about to go down.
We in Philly, man. We appreciate you coming to the city.
Thank you.
About to shut it down tonight.
Yes, sir.
For the few people that's watching this that for some reason they don't know who you are yet, can you let everybody know how you got your name and let them know what part of New York you're from?
So, I'm from Crown Heights, Park Place, Franklin Ave, Brooklyn. That best part of New York, you feel me? Nah. But I got my name J.I. That's my first and my middle name. My first name is Justin, and my middle name is my dad's name, Irvin. Okay. And my uncle used to always call me J.I. Okay. So I just started running with it, and that's my name now.
Okay. Now, New York is one of them cities that, like they always say, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Mm-hmm. What was your life like in New York coming up?
My life was crazy growing up in New York. I feel like when you grow up in New York, you experience everything. Like, you feel me? Even if you are an innocent bystander, you stay out the mix, you still come across something, you feel me? Okay. 'Cause it's New York, you feel me? Everywhere you go, it's just a jungle. Right. I feel like my life growing up was dope because I met a lot of solid people. I grew up with a lot of solid people. I grew up in a solid neighborhood, so that shit made me a solid person, I feel like. I love growing up in New York, and when you're from New York, you hate this shit too. You hate being from New York, because it's like, you want to leave, but then you leave, and it's like, damn, I want to come back home. Right. But all in all, I love my city, you know? I love being from New York.
Okay. Now, who or what inspired you to get into rap?
I don't know. I was young. I always wanted to do something big, I guess. And my older brother used to make music, and then my cousins used to make music too. And it was always around me, I guess. And I felt like I used to always write. Like, I used to just write stories and stuff like that. And then I just put one and two together, and I just started making music.
Okay. Now, a lot of people that are watching this are gonna be like, "Don't I know him from TV?"
Yeah.
You were definitely on Jermaine Dupri's show, The Rap Game, what, 4 years ago?
Yeah,
how did you actually get on that show?
It was through Instagram. Okay. I saw the first season on TV, had already aired, so I went on Instagram and tagged the TV show. Right. The production company, I tagged everybody, Jermaine Dupri, and eventually I got their attention, and I guess they just flew me out to Atlanta for rehearsal. Right. And I ended up making the show. Right.
Now, you definitely have raised the bar on that show.
Yeah.
You were somebody who, you know, we all watched the show. You were somebody who, if you're a fan of the show, they're going to put you in the category of somebody that actually had lyrical content. Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like you were bigger than the show almost.
Thank you. I appreciate that for real.
But how did you feel like being on that show helped you, besides obviously making you famous? How does that experience help you?
They put us through a lot of like crazy situations, like especially for me, because everything was me doing it for the first time. Like, I never performed, shot a video. Well, I shot a video, but I never performed. I never, there were certain things that I never did that I was doing on that show for the first time. Right. So I could say it definitely prepped me for like the chaotic industry and how, you know, last minute everything is and how hectic shit could be.
For sure.
But it also just prepped me for the real world too, because when I came off the show, I was dealing with a lot of like, you know, negativity and shit like that, like hatred, how people hate. But it just prepped me for life, for the beginning of my career, I could say.
Now, I was actually going to ask you about that. After the show ended, you didn't win, but like I said, everybody was rooting for you, especially up here on the East Coast. Mm-hmm. How were you feeling when you didn't win, and what did you do next when you got back? Like, this is what I gotta do.
At first, I mean, I didn't go on the TV show to win.
Okay.
I went on the TV show to get like exposure.
Right.
So
So you won with that anyway.
Yeah. But towards the ending of the season, I kind of thought I had a huge shot in winning.
For sure.
Like, they made it seem like I was gonna win, and then so like when we ended up not winning, I was like, what? That's weird. Right. But I mean, I kind of wanted to win, I guess I could say, towards the ending of the show.
For sure.
But after not winning, I was like, you know, I'll do the independent route. And then I saw how like the artists that he ended up signing like left, or they didn't want to sign, or
Right.
they complained about this, that. Regardless, I just feel like, because a lot of people bash him, like they bash JD off the show. A lot of people bash him, but I mean, I got respect for him. I feel like he knows what he's doing.
For sure.
I think what I did was dope because I kind of I stuck to where I was from,
For sure.
not to what everybody else was doing, and I kind of like, I wanted to get, my focus was to always get my city on my back first. So when I ended up getting like the whole like East Coast
Yeah.
and like, it was crazy. I was just like, oh damn, like everybody, because right now we on tour. First date is Philly sold
Sure.
out. After that, Rhode Island sold out, Connecticut sold out, Boston sold out, and then New York sold out. So it's like, it's amazing for real. Just thinking about it, like I remember wanting to be where I'm at right now.
For sure.
So it's like, where I want to be now is, I can only imagine if I'm gonna get to that level. It's like,
Nah, you're gonna get there. We're gonna
Feel
speak
me?
it into existence. You're gonna
Yeah.
keep going up.
Nah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Something you mentioned earlier, you said it was a lot of hate. You was only 14 when
Yeah,
you did
no.
that show. How did you handle that?
At first I used to just brush it off because everybody prepped me for it.
Right.
They were like, you know, when you get this exposure, you're gonna do a lot of negative comments. So I was prepped towards it. Like,
Okay.
but then I guess as I got older, I kind of stopped caring.
Right.
I was like, yo, like these little ass kids, like why are you coming at me, like?
Right.
But I don't. Now I just gotta really look at it like it's not a big deal. It's people trolling. Like, I got more money than a majority of these people. Like, at least 99% of the people hating on me, I want to take a risk and say 100% of the people that don't like me, I got more money than. So it's like, you feel me? If you don't like me and you making money, you're not making enough money.
Right.
That's how I look at it, and it is what it is. You got a problem with yourself, not me. You feel me?
Thanks, man. So right now you're currently signed to Interscope.
Yes, sir.
And you've really been building your catalog and your buzz up over there. First off, how did the Interscope situation happen?
We overall, we got to a point where we built up, we built enough momentum where we had a bunch of labels just interested. And then, I mean, our main goal was just to settle with the right label, and no dope, like no, like, what's that word?
No shade to any other labels.
Yeah, not even that, but like, all jokes, it's like, I genuinely liked all the labels. Like,
Right.
I was like, how do I choose? You feel me?
Right.
Like, because it felt good knowing all these people want to like put money behind me, invest in me, take me to the top. But like, we overall we went to Interscope and we sat down with them, and they jumped out.
Right.
Like we need to like all the labels were interested, but it's like when we got there, nobody was like really taking that charge. They were just like talking and
Right.
like saying what I want to hear, but
Right.
like I say what I need to hear, not what I want to hear. You
Right.
feel me?
Okay.
And I mean, I feel like Interscope was dope. It was hard though. I really liked Columbia.
Okay.
I liked all these other labels too, but Interscope was fire, and I feel like that was the overall best decision.
Hey man, your career, like I said, it's moving in the right direction. So shout out to Interscope.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I want to also correct that everything we do is independent.
Right.
Like to this day, right now, that's
For sure.
that's something a lot of. Can you confirm? Can I confirm that?
Yes.
Yes. You heard what he said. So,
Okay.
like literally everything, the label hasn't started pushing anything yet.
Okay.
So everything is organic right now.
Okay. So 2020 is about to be really a lot of gas on your situation.
Take off.
Well, last year you dropped a dope project called Hood Life Krisis Volume 1. And then the project had crazy success. The videos did super numbers. Spotify was going crazy. Like, solid project, no question about it.
Thank you.
You followed up that project with Hood Life Krisis Volume 2. That came out last month, actually. Why did you name the project Hood Life Krisis?
So I felt like Her Life Krisis, that's dope. I'm glad you asked me that. I never really had the time to like explain my whole concept. Her Life Krisis, I got that idea off of Midlife Crisis. Well, my cousin had like gave me an idea. He's like, why don't you call your project Kid Life? First it was Kid Life Crisis. I was like, yeah, but I like the Life Crisis shit. So
Right.
shout out to my cousin real quick. I never really give him props, but I came up with Her Life Crisis because it was like, you know, when you get to midlife crisis, you hit a certain age where you realize I'm not young anymore. I'm old as shit now.
Right.
But for Her Life Crisis, for me, it was like I got to a certain age where I realized, like, yeah, I'm from the hood, I'm involved in shit, but like, that's not for me. I'm not trying to be involved in all the gang shit, everybody beefing. Like,
Right.
it's cool, it's fun in the meantime while it lasts, but it's like, where's that gonna get me?
Right.
The outcome is usually never really positive.
Right.
And I felt like I hit a certain age where I realized I got a decision to make. Am I gonna stay in the hood, do nothing with myself, and just wait for something to come to me, or am I gonna try to take a risk and try to, you feel me, change my life around and do something different. So that's where I came up with Hood Life Krisis. But with Volume 1, that was just a body of work I put together. And then with Hood Life Krisis 2, that's where I kind of really started to like try to focus around that concept. Because you hear more of the hood records on Volume 2.
Okay. Now you put out a video for Love Scars, and just like your other videos, that joint took off, has millions of views. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Are you planning on dropping any other visuals off this project?
We only dropped one so far. I plan on probably dropping a visual for like all of them, most likely. I just gotta wait. I got like a big couple remixes coming soon.
Okay.
So that's gonna be dope too. We about to let those drop. And then now while I'm on tour, I just want to cook up. I want to definitely cook up a bunch of dope music and have dope content, you feel me, for the fans. I feel like they deserve it.
Okay. Now I'm definitely impressed because you always carry your own weight on your projects. You're not relying on features. I already know you can get features from a bunch of people, but why did you decide not to go with the features?
At the time, I was just trying to build up my catalog as an artist. I felt like I didn't really have like I don't know, like my own sound. I was too focused on chasing my own sound.
Right.
I just felt like I needed to make my own records. And then, I feel like all these artists come out, they have a record or two, or they have too much features. Like, I want to let people know I can make records on my own.
Right.
I can stand on my own when it comes to making a record, you know?
Now, fast forward to the future a little bit. Do you have any upcoming features you could tell us about?
I guess I could tell you. I got a bunch of remix. I got like a Spanish remix coming soon, most likely. Mike Towers, he's huge on the Spanish I have a remix with Lil TJ coming out.
Okay.
So I mean, that's it for right now, as far as like what I want to say. But I plan on doing a lot of big shit, like getting big features just for the fans too, because I feel like, you know, I want to work with everybody. I want to, you know.
Now we're here today in Philly because you're kicking off your tour right here tonight at the Foundry.
Yeah.
That's heavy right there, sold out show. Tonight's show is definitely something that I walked up to the front door. It's already a crowd out here 3 hours before the show starts.
That's crazy.
So you're doing the right things. What should people expect from a J.I. show?
A good time. I feel like it's just a good time for me to like interact with my fans, get to see them, have fun with them. It's my first time as far as me headlining my own tour.
Okay.
So I'm a little nervous as far as like what's gonna happen. Am I gonna do anything wrong? But I'm excited, like for real. I can't wait to see my fans, everybody come through, show me love.
They hype outside.
Yeah,
I feel like
excited.
your brother or somebody walked outside. He's like, yo, that's his brother. So it's that lit outside right now. Do you have any artists that are opening up for you, like part of your team, or?
Yeah, my man's Apollo Ray, legend. He doing his thing. He's doing his fucking thing right now. He's amazing. He's dope, and the world's gonna get to tune into his music soon. They're gonna find out who he is. So this is like the introduction to everything.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Now, 2020 New York rap is back, and you're one of the people that's carrying it right now. What's your goal with music for 2020?
Stand out. I'm not really trying to be like the rest. I feel like people want to compare and make competitions and rivalries, and I don't know. I'm in my own lane. You feel me? As far as everybody else from New York doing their things, I salute them. Keep doing your thing, but you feel me? Okay. That's it.
Now, what advice do you have for any kids that are watching this that want to do what you're doing?
Don't stop. And it's all a mental thing. Like, one thing I'll tell y'all that y'all need to know, like, you need to have like a solid team around you.
For sure.
Like a team that knows what they're doing. You can't you could be the most talented artist on this planet.
Right.
And go nowhere because your team sucks. Like, you need to have a solid team. And that's pretty much it. Work hard. You feel me? Put in work, make mad music. That's it. Okay.
Now, for the people that want to follow you, your movement, can you give me your social medias, any of your handles, SoundClouds?
Yeah. So my Instagram is IAMJ_I. That's also my Snapchat. My Facebook, same thing, IAMJ_I. And my YouTube, just look up J.I. And on all streaming sites, J.I. or look up J.I. the Prince of New York. But J.I. it should pop up.
Is there anything else you want to leave the people with before we get out of here?
That's it. Her Life Krisis Volume 1 and 2 tour. We on our first tour. I'm by myself. Nobody's helping me. Nah, I'm playing. Shit on niggas. Honestly, I'm excited. You feel me? This for the world. Tune in, keep rocking with JR. And I got more to come. That's it.
Shout my HipHopSince1987 niggas. HipHopSince1987.com.